What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 39 of our Leipzig career mode, and today, 4 games for you. We have Freiburg, Moscow in the Champions League, Augsburg, and Cologne, of course, the team we barely beat in the Pokal final last time round. They are a pretty decent side, of course, getting to the final one, and then we needed 2 late goals there to overturn a late deficit, but we'll be playing them today. And I think, actually, we will not be playing them today. Just the way this season's kind of started out, they're going to be the team we sim. So, we're going to play Freiburg, Moscow, and then Augsburg. And then we're going to go ahead and sim that final game, of course. So, let's jump into this. We're going to jump right into the season here. Leipzig, Freiburg, we started well, but so have other teams. We are one of 5 teams that have started with 9 points from 3, so hopefully we can keep on rolling here. Going to make a couple of changes. Of course, midweek we have a game, and yeah, so we'll definitely be making a couple changes. Bring a player or 2 onto the bench. We'll bring Reina on here and Sorloth. Now, excuse me, Dani Olmo, if you didn't see last episode, Dani Olmo will be leaving in January because Barcelona bid Ansu Fati and 25 million for Dani Olmo. So Fati will be coming our way along with Odegaard, and then Dani Olmo will be leaving. So that's some pretty good business, but Dani Olmo won't feature as heavily anymore considering he will be off in January. So let's jump into this. Freiburg, Leipzig. Let's go. Can't quite get to it. Oh, nicely done. Oh, it's a nice step inside. Oh, great take. 1-0 to Freiburg. That was a really good take, and he just worked himself into space. That's a really, really good take. Is that? It's Hernandez. It is the Watford striker. But look at this take from him. Gets slipped into him, but oh, just bursts away from Kanate. A really, really good take, and Hernandez there has given Freiburg an early lead. Not ideal. It's a really good turn from Schurz. You can play it forward to Atal, and Atal can take this and run up the pitch here. I'm not sure where that defender's going, but he keeps on rolling. It's back inside here. One more out wide, and it's come to Emerson here. Good spot for him, 1-1. And Emerson has a goal. Of course, bought in this year to play in behind. Not in behind. Behind Angelino. But he's come in today with the start, and he's grabbed us a goal here. It's a lovely finish. And he's the perfect kind of fullback. He can shoot. He can get up the pitch. He's our kind of fullback. It's a really good finish from him. And the former Chelsea man levels the score. 1-1 here on 20 minutes. Can we get to that? We can. And Kunku does well. Atal. Slip that forward. That's a great ball from Atal as it comes to Fekir. And it's Fekir. Oh, good save. Almost a quick-fire double there to put us ahead. That was brilliant from Atal. That ball was perfect. And it almost grabbed us a lead. Jovic does well to turn and gets it to Atal again. And Atal pushing into the box, and he can find a man there. There it is. We have doubled our lead. And once again, coming through Atal and Fekir. That connection there, almost grabbing us 2 goals. We've grabbed 1, though. We've taken the lead. It's a very quick turnaround here. All down to everything going on that right-hand side. Nicely done. And Atal just sticks into the middle. Gets it to Fekir. Is all alone there. And a really, really good finish. He has to come across this and pull it all the way back far post. It's a good finish. Into the side netting. Goalkeeper, no chance. 2-1. And Kunku. Adams. One more across. Here's Keita. And now Emerson's on the gallop on this left-hand side again. And Emerson does well to cut inside. And Emerson, oh, he wanted a second. It's a decent save there. Went with his right foot. Obviously not his strongest, but decent opportunity. He's done well, the goalkeeper. Nice ball forward. But Kambu's going to get in behind. Schurz there. Oh, what a save. That's a huge save. Very direct. Schurz not the quickest. And he gets in behind him. Luckily for us, Galashi's there to make the save. Corner set to come in here as Freiburg look for an equalizer. That's a really good corner in, and ooh, that header went right over. Nobody seemed to jump there. It just seemed to all just stay on the ground, and luckily for us, he's put the header over there. He's seemingly had just a free head onto it. And luckily for us, we survive. As Keita does brilliantly well. Look at that. And it's Nkunku here. Does brilliant Keita, and he gets it back and scores. What a lovely little move. An excellent ball in from Keita. Could have went straight at it with Nkunku. It didn't quite work out that way. In the end, Keita keeps his run up. We find him again, and it's a lovely finish. That ball in there is really, really nice. Steps back. Tried to slip it across and do. And it's a tap-in, essentially, for Keita. He's just got to find a different place other than straight at the goalkeeper, and he does. 3-1. No, it was a difficult pass. Here's Klosterman. Back inside. He finds Fekir. And Fekir's going to run into this gap. He does well, and it's Fekir. Lovely finish. And that's game over. 4-1 the score. It's Fekir again, his second. And this finish is very, very nice. But him and Klosterman on that right-hand side this time, we've been tearing them apart down this right. The fullback and Fekir, they've been ripping them to shreds. This is an excellent finish from Fekir, though. Goalkeeper just gets a touch to it. Can't quite keep it out, and that's it. 4-1 here. 15 minutes to go. That's a nice tackle by Schurz. Adams does manage to get that out to Keita. And Keita can play it forward, and here's Adams on it now. Nice turn from him. And there's a run being made right through the middle here, and it's Correa. And Correa going to add a little bit of icing to the cake. There it is. 5-1 the score with a minute and a half to go, as we're going to walk away with a very nice win. Very, very impressive. At the moment, we've started the season incredibly impressively. Very, very nice. We're ripping some teams apart. They've just pushed too many men up. The fullbacks have gone way back. It's an excellent finish from the new man Correa, who's got quite a few goals already, 3 or 4 to start this season. But 5-1 is going to be the final, by the looks of it, of course. But another impressive win, and we stay perfect to start the year. It's going to come down to Fekir. He's going to lose out, but yes, 12 points from 12. We'll see how many other teams have done that, because it was 5 teams on 9 from 9. Which is also pretty impressive, but to go behind and then just work our way back ever so quickly and then just continue to build on it is excellent, as Bayern win their game. So Bayern stay perfect at least. So we are going to stay level with Bayern. But next we have Moscow, our first game in the Champions League. Every year with this. They're so proud of it. Every year with the Champions League anthem thing. But Moscow, Roma, and Arsenal, if we want to get out of this group, we're going to have to be winning these games here against Moscow. We're just going to have to do it. That's just how it is. Haidara's negotiations have broken down. They considered our initial demand too high. It's a bit weird. They offered 16 or 17, even though another offer for Haidara has come in. All of our business has been done after the window closed, which is annoying. So they've bid 16. We're going to delegate the deal at 24. And we'll see if they run away like the other team did, but very weird. He's prepared to play anywhere, Dani Olmo. That's fair enough. I'm prepared for you to play at Barcelona, where you're going to play, and we're going to get Ansu Fati back and Odegaard in midfield. Incredible, incredible team we're going to have. Very, very late on in this series. This is our final season, of course, but let's jump into this. Vlasic, a player I'd love to have, but Moscow never let him go. Alright, so what do we do here? I think we're going to start Correa ahead of Fekir. And I think everyone else is pretty good to go. Yeah, I'm not too upset here. I think we're going to bring Gravenberch onto the bench, and I kind of want to bring Voigt onto the bench as well. But other than that, let's jump into it. Moscow, Leipzig. Let's get off to a good start. One more, Nkunku. That was going to be pushed out there to Klosterman. And Klosterman, can he get that ball in? He can. Brilliant ball in. Jovic takes it first time. What a goal. That's a stunning finish from Jovic. It's just lofted into his path. He's let it bounce and then just smashed it home. It's an incredible finish from Luka Jovic. And it gives us a very, very early lead here. Look at this from Klosterman. He's on it. Gets clipped into that space. And look at this finish. Stunning. Incredible finish. No chance for the goalkeeper. What a start. 1-0. Nicely done. Here's Limer. It's a good turn, and Kunku's in plenty of space here. And he's going to go from distance. Oh, what a strike. Nobody stepped up. And that's what happens. He had all the space in the world to set himself and have a shot. It's an incredible finish. An incredible strike. And Nkunku has put us in control here in Moscow. That's an incredible goal. Look at all the space he's got. No one within 10 yards of him. And he just steps up and hammers that into the corner. That's a stunning goal. That is a stunning goal. Look at that. No chance for Akinfeev. An incredible goal. And it's 2-0. Good play here. Oh, it's a nice ball into space. There's a run being made there. That's a huge tackle in the end. Or a huge block. He got a foot onto it. And Sabitz is on it here. And he finds a really good ball out there. That's a really good pass. And as it comes to Nkunku here. Nkunku, huge block. And oh, just over the top. Normally I don't show clips like that, but I might just show, if this clip's in there, I just show it for that pass. That's a stunner, or a stunning stunner, whatever you want to call it. A stunning pass, or a stunner of a pass. Incredible stuff from Sabitza. Not ideal as Vlasic is on it. Taken off him though. That's a nice turn from Sabitza, and he plays a really good ball forward. Look at all the men we have forward here, as Moscow are defending with only 2 at the back here. And it's Correa. Oh, good save. Really good movement once again, but they bring so many men forward, Moscow, when they have the balls. The header goes wide to a Moscow player, and we've managed to win it back. And oh, whistle gets blown. Halftime 2-0 up, though. Nicely played on. Can we slip that through? Almost. But it comes back to Jovic. And there's space for Nkunku here. And Nkunku, brilliant finish. Just rolls it into the bottom corner. And it's a little bit of luck. But once you get past that first layer, Moscow almost disintegrate at the back. I think they're playing 4 back there, but it almost seems like they're playing 2. We get a block on there, but it just comes back and Nkunku's through. As easy as that. Just rolls it into the bottom corner. And it's 3-0 here after 48 minutes. Good movement here from Moscow, but in the end, it's a poor ball. And that gets played forward. Look at all the spaces. Jovic, he's one-on-one with his defender, and he steps inside him. And Jovic, oh, good save. We have men running up and down the pitch. They are exhausted, Moscow. I don't know if they're playing, like, just heavy counter-attack kind of stuff as the corner comes in and it's a 4th. I don't know if they're playing, like, just... They're all exhausted. They all have to be going way up the pitch and all coming back down. They're definitely all going way up. But they don't come back down very often. We normally race through almost unopposed as Jovic, who missed that opportunity there, grabs his goal anyway via the corner. It's a good header, but Moscow playing very strangely today. They are very, very tired, and we are running away with it 4-0 with 15 minutes to go. There's a minute to go as we are going to cruise away in our first group stage game as Klosterman takes this here. Plays a really good ball to Correa, but we are going to cruise in our first game here in the group. 4-0 the final as we come to Russia and grab 3 points. An excellent performance as well, though they were playing incredibly weird football, Moscow. We shall take it as Arsenal beat Roma 2-0. So Roma have some catching up to do already. I believe Arsenal are our next opponent, so they may be able to catch up in that spot, but it's not too wild just yet, but maybe a good result for us as Everton have offered 17 million for Haidara. We're going to go ahead and delegate and see what happens. I've pressed B, but Jovic has something to say. I was worried that you were going to replace me. Thanks for straightening things out. I expect top performances. You are definitely going to be the starting striker at the moment, Jovic, unless Correa goes on some crazy vein of form. Correa is a really good player, but I like where he is on the bench, can come off and play anywhere along the front 3 and add quality. An excellent, excellent signing as an offer is coming for Kluivert from Hoffenheim. We're just delegating everything, seeing if we can get just a little bit more. Kluivert, one of those players who we bought him in real life. We were full up front, though, and he just didn't play a ton. It's not really his fault or anything like that. It's just one of those things that happens. So let's jump into this. We have Augsburg and Leipzig. We are the only two teams, us and Bayern, on 12 points from 4. The other 3 dropped points in their most recent game. So that is good. Kabak wants to play, so we're going to go ahead and let him. Why not? We'll put him in for Kanate. Who else can play here? Who do we want to play here? Kind of want to start Voigt today. I want to bring in Kunku along, though, just in case. So we're going to bring him onto the bench. Danny Olmo hasn't played. We'll give him a go. And Tyler Adams can also have a go. So let's jump into this. Augsburg, Leipzig. Let's go. Nice tackle. Good press as well. Danny Olmo turns, and he's just going to race forward here. Can he get that through? He can. And it's Luka Jovic. And can we start early? We can. And for 2 games running, we've got a goal inside 5 minutes. It's Jovic again. This is the first time in a really long time we've actually put on these jerseys. I hate how they don't show the jerseys beforehand. Then we can get them, more often than the other ones. Otherwise, I just forget. But this is an excellent finish. As Danny Olmo here does well. And then he just lays it off to Jovic. It's an excellent finish. I believe this goes through the goalkeeper's legs. Either through it or just over it. It's just over the outstretched leg. Just over. That's why you got to lift it a little bit. An early goal, 1-0. Kabak is racing forward, and there's space here for Jovic. And Jovic steps inside, and he sees the run being made by Fekir. And Fekir's a little wide. He's going to go anyway. Good save. And Danny almost steps back inside. He's still on it. Lovely finish. Danny Olmo does well. It's a good save originally from Fekir's strike. Comes to Danny Olmo, cuts back inside, just waits for the moment, then finishes nicely beyond the goalkeeper. It's an excellent finish. Let's look at this again. It's a good save originally. He's managed to cut back inside there, wait for the moment. Lovely finish. Just curls it beyond the goalkeeper. 2-0 on 31 minutes. Nicely done. Can't quite get a touch onto that. And that's played into a lovely spot. Huge save. Huge save from Galashi there to keep us 2-0 ahead. That's a big old save. Jesus. They did well to get through there, Augsburg. It's a lovely little move. Not enough, though, as that comes to the top of the box. And Tyler Adams has miscued that wildly. Nice tackle. We can play that through as well. And it's Jovic here. There's one center back here. We've got 2 men coming forward, and Jovic slides it across. Is he onside? He is. I thought for a moment he strayed. He hasn't. It's 3-0. I would have been furious, Danny. I would have let you go to Barcelona now. I would have just released you. But he has done well to just stay onside. It's his 2nd goal of the game. It's 3-0. That's going to be game over pretty much as we approach the final half hour. But that's what happens. A chance at one end for Augsburg there. They miss. A couple minutes later, we extend the game out of reach. Oh, really poor giveaway. There's a bit of space here. Can we hold off as well? That's a massive tackle because that was a really poor giveaway. And they still have the ball here, but at least we have men back. Get a touch, not big enough. And do well to step into space here, and he's just held him off. A lovely ball in. Good movement. Brilliant. Brilliant goal from Augsburg. And the giveaway does end up in a goal, even though we were better set up for it the 2nd time round. That's just a really good goal from Augsburg. That's all it is. Great movement. Nothing Galashi could do in the movement here. It's a really good ball in. One more here. He's onside. Slips it back. That is an excellent, excellent goal. There's nothing really more I could say about that. Nothing we did. That's just all down to them playing brilliant football. And it's 3-1 here. 20 minutes to go. Hopefully just a consolation. Oof. Jesus, the press is high up the pitch. It's a really good pass, though. We can slip it through to Correa. Great run from him. Game over. That press there almost caught me at the back. It hasn't. We beat it and finish off the move. All in a few passes as Correa grabs another goal. And right at the end here, we put this game out of reach. It's a really good ball in here. And it's an excellent run. Just almost runs right onto it after the turn. Excellently done. These kits are so much better than the other blue ones. I wish this was default away. Either way, it's an excellent finish. It's 4-1, 8 minutes to go. Nice tackle by Kabak. Really good tackle. So that gets placed out wide here, and it's forward to Correa. Did he stay on side? He's going to slide it across. He did stay on side. Sabitzer tap in at the back post. And we add to Augsburg's misery in the final minute of the game. 5-1 here. And Correa just must have stayed. It was very much on the edge. I was worried that he's straight offside. In the end, he hasn't. And Sabitzer kept his run up. It gets slid across to him. And it's slammed into the back of the empty net. As I said, in the final minute here, we do this. And we keep our 100% start to the season alive. It's going to be 5 games, 15 points. We'll see what happens. Of course, we still have one more game to go. It'll be via the sim. But we'll see how Bayern have done as well to start. But another really, really good performance. A couple players rotated as well, but excellent. Our squad is really, really deep now. As Leverkusen draw, Dortmund scrape by, though Dortmund started off with a loss and a draw in their first 3, so they had some catching up to do to begin with. But Bayern haven't played yet, but we're already 4 points ahead of 4th, 3 points ahead, or 2 points ahead of Wolfsburg, who have started very well, and we're level with Bayern, who have also started obviously very well. 5 wins from 5. As breakdown in negotiations again with Haidara. That's 8 million more I'm asking for, and you can just come back with something, surely. I mean, how are they not finding an agreement? How are they automatically just leaving each and every time? I will not know, but it is what it is. See, Kluivert's sale agreement was right around what they offered. I don't know why that's so difficult with Haidara, but we shall see what happens going into the future with him. So here we are with Cologne. Now, we have Arsenal midweek, but one of the goals this year was to see if we can go unbeaten. So while we're going to change it to this, we're going to play with some of the starters here. Not Sorloth. Some of the other players are down here. Correa. Voigt can come up onto the bench, and Kunku onto the bench. We have Schurz, Kabak, those can play. Angelino, Atal, Haidara. We were trying to move on. We'll swap them out for Voigt, and Kunku can play as well, but we can start him on the bench. So let's jump into this. We are going to do the sim for this. Leipzig, Cologne. Now we were trying, or we created this tactic for this. Now if we put in some starters, hopefully that'll help us out a little bit. They've got a couple decent players there, of course, but they also obviously got to the Pokal final last year, and they took us all the way really to the end. They were 1-0 up till the 70th minute or something like that. So this is no pushover, but obviously we want this to go as smooth as possible. So we'll see what happens. Nice movement so far. Get a little bit lucky to pick that ball up after the deflection. But it's good stuff here. Can we find something? We can. Oh, it's a nice little move, but the effort's blocked. Now Cologne sit on it and go the other way. And they give it right to us. Now can we maneuver our way forward? Angelino, brilliant ball. Slide it across. We can. Oh, that's massive from the goalkeeper. That should have been a tap-in, but the goalkeeper comes out and does well. Almost an early goal as that gets slipped in. Lovely football. Well, just past the post or over the bar. Either way, relatively close once again to an opening goal. We've started well, but now Cologne are on it here. Decent ball forward. Moving the ball around nicely. We managed to nick it off them. At the moment, we are moving the ball around really, really well. It gets slipped in. Can't quite get a touch onto that. Now it's pushed back the other way. And once again, given away by Cologne, who have not started well. We've started well, but they've started just poorly. Their movement hasn't been great, and the passing hasn't been great either. Seeing if we can break them down as they're back in their low block. Moving the ball around pretty well. We're approaching a half hour. We're on a half hour. We'd love a goal. As the ball gets moved in, he's managed to squeeze through, but not into a good spot. As it gets given away here. And once again, they give it away. Problem is, every time they give it away, they have men back. They give it away rather quick, as that's good football, that. 1-0. Lovely stuff. Gets played out wide. Angelino plays it into Cato. Slams home. And right before halftime on the 40th minute, we've grabbed a 1-0 lead here. Excellently done. Very, very nice stuff. Now if we can just build on this as we approach the second half. Colon, if we can just keep him out, we do. Very, very nicely done. So a good half from us. We played well, kept them at bay. 45 minutes to go. And we'll see if we can extend this lead a little bit. Would love to extend it. But at the moment, what we're going to have to do with 1-0 is Cologne move the ball around. And they're very nicely done. Can we nick it off him? He does well. They keep going right through to the number 9. He is currently a part of everything. They still hold on to it, Cologne. Not what we want to see. But we do eventually take it away. Give it right back. They've started the second half well, Cologne, holding on to the ball. And there's a bit of space here as that goes back. And what is this? Oh, wow. Is there really a back? Oh, I thought that was a back pass for a moment. We've jumped in here. Paulinho's standing over it. Ooh, what a save. That is a massive, massive save, that. And he's managed to keep this in play as well. Can we nick it off him? Oh, he's done so well to turn. Brought him out to cover. I thought that was a free kick inside the box for a back pass. That's what it looked like they placed the ball originally. Very weird. But we do manage to win it off them here. And that's why I originally jumped in. But this is our first jump in with 25 minutes to go, so I'm not too worried about it. Would love to get a foot onto the ball here. Just scaring me a little bit. That tackle was a little bit rash. I didn't even push a button. He's just gone flying in there. Is anything going to happen from this? Scary standing over this. Clips it into the box. And the header comes down. Oh, it's going to fall back post. And he lets that go out of play. I don't know about that. But once again, another corner. And the header comes in and it's in the back of the net. Oh, man. Sustained pressure. We just couldn't get it out. We weren't getting anything on the ball. Just deflections that pushed it out for more corners. This is a really, really good header. But with 20 minutes to go, Cologne level. And they've had a really good start to the second half. But this is just a good header away. And Galassi right by him. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. We're going to go to team management and make a couple changes. We're going to bring Nkunku on. Sabitzer can come on. We'll just change the whole midfield. Limer can also come on. Not a good start. Not a good second half at all from us. As we're 71 minutes in. We're not moving the ball around as well in the sim at the moment. It's almost like they figured it all out at halftime. Would love to win the ball. See if we can move up the pitch, but he's in on goal here. He steps inside. Nice turn, and that's a huge block. They've come out in this second half really, really well as that header goes right by the post. Jesus, I thought that had found it. Oh, I've clicked on that as if he was going to get to that. I hope he does. Do manage to get to that. Here's Nkunku. We're going to try and go up the other end here. Here's Jovic. Nicely done, and we can slip it through to Sabitzer. And Sabitzer slides it back across goal, and it's clipped out for a corner. There's 10 minutes to go here. Not a lot of time. As that header gets headed, or that header gets out of there. The header gets headed away. Kabak. Nice turn. Finds Nkunku, or Fekir, not Nkunku. Oh, and then we give it away. Jesus, 5 minutes to go. We do not have a lot here. Are we going to drop points in our sim game? This is it. We're just going to jump in. 3 minutes to go. Can we find a late winner? So it gets pushed up the field. Here's Sabitzer. Gets it wide to Angelino. There's space for Angelino now. And Angelino, oh, come on. I know exactly what I wanted to do. Our player there did so well. Oh, it had to be better. It just had to be. Nicely played. 2 minutes added on. That's a poor pass. Oh, man. Oh, there's space here. They're going to let him run into it. That's a big tackle. We're going to slip that forward. One more. Are they going to let us run through here as Jovic gets away? And it's Jovic! Oh, he's won it! Unbelievable at the end here. Last kick of the game, and it's Jovic who gives us the 3 points. Wow, I thought they were going to blow the whistle. That's why we just launched it forward. But Jovic got in between, and he raced away, and he's hammered it a little bit close to the goalkeeper. That I'd be furious. Oh, just past him. Oh, a humongous goal from Luka Jovic on the 93rd minute as the game is set to end. Oh, heartbreak for Cologne. Jesus, absolute heartbreak. As right at the death, Leipzig come away with the 3 points. That is incredible. A massive goal to give us another 3 points. I'm not sure if Bayern played or not, but either way, we start 18 points from 18. That is an absolutely huge goal as we move forward into the season. Next episode. Oof, what a way to end this episode as well. Arsenal, and then Union Berlin, Werder Bremen, and then Roma. So we're going to be simming the Union Berlin game. But 2 games in the Champions League. Arsenal and Roma are two big rivals in the group. And then Werder Bremen, of course, a very good side to start the season as well, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.